Hey everybody, the Long Shot Signatures here. This is episode 126 of my 2023 TTM returns, and I have 10 more successes to share with you all. So I believe these first two came back on Saturday. Yes. So first one is a college football player. This is a wide receiver. 2 of 2 success in 36 days from Fresno State wide receiver Eric Brooks. Just got their quarterback, Mikey Keene, back recently as well. So a nice little duo there to follow in the collection. I don't remember what year Brooks is in, but I think he's a junior or a senior. I don't see his name on any NFL draft lists, but he has been, I think he's been the top receiver for um, Fresno State this year. So cool to get that one back. The other one from Saturday is an addition to my music collection, which I don't get too much in, but this one's really, really awesome. This is a 2 of 2 success, also in 36 days, from longtime heavy metal drummer, formerly of the band Slayer, Dave Lombardo. He is known as the godfather of the double bass. A lot of drummers had used quick tempos and rhythms with a bass drum, but oftentimes just doing that off of a single bass drum. And I think some other drummers had used double bass just out of personal preference, but never really to the extremes that Dave did until Slayer came to be. And he said his reasoning for doing that was so that when you're going at a fast tempo and just, absolutely beating the crap out of those drums, you give them a little bit more life and have them breathe. They don't sound like typewriter clicking. They actually sound like real bass drums getting hit, which definitely added to the massive sound that Slayer was going for, with the speed and the ferociousness of it. He's been in and out of Slayer a couple times. They've had some issues as a group and everything, but he works with several bands now. He also has his own solo project. He just released a percussion album, and I believe one of the better known acts that he is with right now is the Misfits. So really, really cool return there. Would love to add some more heavy metal musicians to the collection. I just don't see a lot of people getting them back, so maybe I'll just have to do my own research on that. Not too much luck on that so far, though. Then Monday brought in 2 more successes. First one here is a NFL running back / college football Hall of Fame coaching return. So very interesting one here. This is a 2 of 2 success in 38 days from Billy Joe. So Billy Joe was a running back in the NFL, was drafted in the AFL by the Denver Broncos, won AFL Rookie of the Year, would later go and play for the Jets, was part of their Super Bowl III team, as like their third or fourth running back on the team. And then he would go on to become a college football coach, winning over 200 games, and I think 2 NAIA national championships. So very awesome success there. Saw someone else get him back because I thought I had gone through most of the living college football Hall of Fame coaches, but I guess I skipped over Billy Joe. So my apologies for that. I tried to send to all of them that I could, but very, very awesome success here. Then we have a hero card return. These are 2 hero cards that I sent from this year's U.S. Nationals. I got some stuff signed by her, but I had a bunch of extras, so I just went ahead and knocked out 2 more. But this is a 2 of 2 success in 42 days from NHRA top fuel driver Brittany Force. Got another one of this year's. Both of these are pretty beat up from being carried around for several days and then going through the mail. But signed an older one as well. Not the greatest silver Sharpie, but still came out pretty nice. Then we got 2 more on Tuesday. First one is an NFL, I think he's a linebacker, This is a 2 of 2 success in 21 days. He does require a fee, but is very reasonable. For 1 item, I believe it's $5, and then for 2, you get a little bit of a discount at $8. This is former Miami Dolphins linebacker A.J. Dewey. So here he is going to probably sack Archie Manning, excuse me. And then here he is in college. He went to a Pro Bowl, and I want to say he was named the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. Had a pretty solid career, not a very long one, but was pretty solid for the Dolphins for a while. And I think it was a playoff game that he picked off the New York Jets 3 times, which, as from what I could find on the video, was an NFL record. Might still be for a linebacker. So very cool success there. The other one is a college basketball return. This is a 2 of 2 success in 15 days from California Baptist basketball coach Rick Croy. Signed both of these photos. Croy is the head coach for the men's basketball team. He has been there since 2013, helping lead them from Division II up to Division I. Very high winning percentage that has been brought down a little bit from switching or being promoted to Division I, but still a very, very good coach. Could potentially see him pick up a larger school job at some point with his coaching acumen. But a cool success there. Fast one right here at the start of the college basketball season. And then I got 4 successes today on Wednesday. So first one is a baseball return. It is a 5 of 5 success. This guy does charge. It's $10 per via Mike McGuire, who I've already gotten 2 successes from through him. I think it was Jose Canseco and Jim Cott. So this is former second baseman Greg Jeffries on my 1990 MLB cards that I am working on. So 90 Donruss. Shout out to Brandon Stebbins on that. Then we got a 92 Donruss, 92 Leaf. This is my chase set. And then a 92 Fleer Ultra, which very nice looking. So some great signed cards, all signed in blue. $10 is a little expensive for a guy who's just a 2-time All-Star. I guess a 2-time All-Star isn't like a just thing. That's still pretty difficult to do, but they're great looking cards, and Mike McGuire has been clutch with these guys, so it was worth it to me to send that out. Did take a little while. I think I said 141 days, but definitely worth the wait. Then we have an NHL top draft prospect here. I think he was ranked number 7 on Elite Prospects, although they had a bunch of different rankings, so I could be wrong on that. But this is a 1 of 2 success coming back in 62 days from Spokane Chiefs player Berkeley Catton. So I did send out to just a handful of NHL draft prospects right here at the start of the season. So this is the first one to come back, hopefully get some more. Only signed the one. I imagine there's been an uptick in NHL draft autograph requests. So maybe a teammate of his or someone from the team told him maybe just sign one. People might be, trying to profit off these guys. But either way, I'm happy to get something back. It looks like he's a pretty decent player. And yeah, it'll be exciting to see where he goes. Then we have a CFL Hall of Famer here. This is a 2 of 2 success in 16 days from former CFL slot back Ray Elgard. Elgard is considered probably the best receiver in the CFL history. He holds multiple records for career stats. I think he has the career receptions record at like 800 something, 13,000 yards, bunch of TDs, 8 different 1,000-yard seasons. This dude is big. He was strong. He was durable. He was everything that the Saskatchewan Roughriders wanted in a player. I think he was a 3-time most outstanding player 4 or 5-time CFL All-Star, so equivalent to All-Pro, and just a heck of a player back in the day. So very cool to add another CFL Hall of Famer. Been trying to find some more of these guys to send to, and a very fast success there. Last one is a college volleyball coaching return. This is coming back from longtime head coach. She signed 2 of 2 in 233 days for Miami of Ohio. This is head coach Carolyn Condit. So she signed the front of both photos and also included a little note on the back of each. So I'll show the photos real quick and then we'll get to the notes. So on this one, she wrote 2023 fall, a rough year due to the COVID rule. I'm not sure 100% what the COVID rule is. I meant to look that up earlier. But she said, we only start one senior and have no fifth-year seniors like most teams do. This team still fights. Apparently so does my cat. This team still fights with pride, love, and honor. Take care, Coach Condit. And then on the back of this one, wrote, I so appreciate you being a fan of Miami Redhawk. Being a Miami Redhawk volleyball fan, I am blessed with hardworking student athletes who will show more confidence and skill this fall with good experience was gained last fall and spring. I think she meant good experience that was gained last fall and spring. But to add a little bit of context to Carolyn's career, she has entered her 40th season as the head coach for Miami of Ohio, and that was after coaching 4 years at Xavier, the first year of which they were not a member of the NCAA. And I think she's like 23rd all-time in wins, 28th for female college coaches, for women's volleyball coaches, excuse me. I'm so tired. She did announce last week that this will be her final season coaching. Unfortunately, it has not been a great one. I think they are 5-22 this year. So steep fall from the highs that they saw throughout the years. But regardless, an excellent coach. And like she said, there's some COVID rule that is taking away experience from the team. I don't know if the COVID rule has something to do with transfers. Maybe that's what it was, and that's why all of her like experienced players are gone, or eligibility reasons or something like that. But regardless, very cool to add her to the collection. She did include a small note on the bottom of my letter of request that she did sign this when she first got it, but she misplaced the envelope before sending it back. So that's why it took longer than expected. But still, very, very cool to add her to the collection, and wishing her the best in retirement after this season. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.